Hi there. Welcome everyone to the 2014-2015 school year, and it's our back to school night. This is an excellent opportunity for you to learn about your child's classroom culture, to get to know some of the other parents in your child's classroom, and just what's in store at a very high level for the year. So pleased that you're all here. There's lots to learn, so I'm going to let you get on with the rest of your night. Thanks so much.
My name is Carrie Emsler, and I'm a 5th and 6th grade educator here. But this year I'm taking on a new role as the Director of Learner Services. This means I'll work primarily with the Special Education Department and collaborate with a very strong team of staff. I will also be working with all the learners, families, and educators here on campus to ensure that all of our kids thrive. So I look forward to seeing you around. Please feel free to check in with me if you need anything. And I know it's going to be an awesome year.
My name is Jessica Welcome. I'm one of the co-reps for SCCLC's annual fund. I hope as many of you as possible can join us in donating to SCCLC this year. And I hope as many of you as possible can join us at the annual gala, which will be held at the Sofitel on March 7th.
Hi, my name is Tricia Lord, and I'm the fundraising chair for the SCCLC Fundraising Association, aka the FA. We are an independent 501c3 that simply raises money to support our schools, up to $100,000 per year. Every dollar we raise goes specifically to our school for educator funds, class supplies, cooking, garden maintenance, library, enrichments like the K through 2 specials and the 3 through 8 FAB, music for minors, field trip scholarships, and support for our operating budget. How are we possibly going to raise $100,000 per year? Well, we have a lot of ways. Each year we hold the Wild Wild West Chili Cook-Off, and it's going to be on October 10th, so we really hope everybody comes and joins in the fun. It's a great community building event. We simply ask for a suggested donation of $300 per learner, but whatever you can do would be great. In addition to the Chili Cook-Off, we have lots of other fundraisers that roll out through the year. We have school portraits with Maggie from Kids on Location Photography. You should have already gotten information on that. We also have curbside recycling and dining for charter. And then this year we have 2 new programs we're going to pilot. One is called Farmigo, which is a CSA that allows you to donate 10% back to the school, as well as Schoola, which turns your adorable outgrown children's clothing into money for the school. Tonight you'll also hear about the San Carlos Ed Foundation, or SCCF. We are partners in fundraising with them. The FA is at the site level, while SCCF is at the district level. If you have questions, check out the website or email me at fundraising@scclc.net, or check your family folder for the top 10 ways to donate to charter. Thanks.
Howdy, folks.
Howdy, folks. I'm Patricia Mettis, and I co-chair the Wild Wild West Chili Cook-Off with my partner, Lisa Lorenz. This event is on Friday, October the 10th, from 6 to 8:30 at Twin Pines Community Center in Belmont. Look for posters around campus and emails in your inbox for more information about this important event.
For those that might be new to our community, we wanted to give you some details of this fun event you won't want to miss. It is the only major fundraiser our school has for the entire year. All the money we raise at the Chili Cook-Off goes directly to charter for our technology and project-based learning programs.
You might ask, how exactly does the fundraiser work? There is no admission fee to come to this event, and there is no charge for the food. Each grade level is represented by a meat chili made by a chili cooking team of parents from that grade level. We also have a separate vegetarian category, and anyone can make a vegetarian chili. The vegetarian chili category is judged separately from the meat chilies, and we usually have 3 to 4 vegetarian entries. So when you add it up, we'll have about 12 different chilies, and that's a whole lot of chili.
The chili is judged 2 ways, by taste and popularity. The taste judging happens the night of the Chili Cook-Off with judges from the community and last year's winner. The popularity judging is where the money is raised. The most popular chili is determined by the chili that gets the most votes, and you vote for your favorite chili with your dollars. At the end of the voting, the group with the chili that gets the most votes or dollars donated will get a root beer float party. The suggested donation is $300 per learner. Some families give less, some give more, but you should just give what works for your family's finances.
Throughout the evening, there are other activities besides just eating chili. You can enjoy the homemade pumpkin and apple pies that are entered in the pie contest. We'll have hot dogs from the grill in the meadow. From our saloon, you can sip some wine or enjoy a cold beer, and for the kids, we'll be serving root beer and lemonade. To keep the kids busy and entertained, we'll have old-fashioned games in the meadow, glitter tattoos, and storytelling under the stars.
In the dining hall where the chili is served, there will be cornbread and salad for everyone to enjoy along with the chili. And if you're still keeping track, that's about 12 different chilies to eat, so come hungry.
But for all this to happen, we need you to participate. We need you to sign up to make the chili. We need you to vote when the voting begins. We need you to bring side dishes to serve with the chili or volunteer to work at the chili cook-off. Volunteering to do a job at the chili cook-off and working side by side with other charter community members is a great way to make new friends. And you'll earn volunteer hours too. Sign-up requests are in your email inbox, so look for them and make sure you sign up to be a part of this great event.
And lastly, the Wild Wild West Chili Cook-Off is a Western theme event. So we encourage lots of howdy y'alls and cowboy boots, but overall, it's a rootin' tootin' fun event where you can have some good vittles, chew the fat with some old friends, and make some new friends and support CLC in the process. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to the Back to School Night. My name is Elena Farré and I am the Spanish educator here at CLC for K through 4th grade. I'm going to explain to you a little bit about me. I grew up in Spain and I grew up in a bilingual environment because I am from Barcelona and we speak Catalan and Spanish there, so I learned both languages, and that's one of the reasons because I love languages. So I became an educator. I studied at the university, arts in education, so I earned my bachelor degree, and then I also was studying to get a master in Spanish language and literature. I worked in Spain for 6 years, and then I had the great opportunity to move here to the Bay Area with a group of educators from Spain, and we helped in the district of West Contra Costa in Berkeley to build the bilingual programs there. It was very interesting, and I loved teaching there. Then I moved back to Sweden because my husband is Swedish, and I taught there in the International School of Stockholm for 3 years. Then when my first daughter was born, we moved back to the Bay Area because my husband's work, and I started to teach here at CLC, and this is my 6th year here, and I'm very happy to be teaching in this school. We live in Palo Alto. I have 2 daughters, Julia, who is in 6th grade, and Clara, who is in 3rd grade. And I'm going to explain to you a little bit what we are doing in 2nd grade. It's great to have the kids, just to have 2nd grade learners, because then we can be more focused, on different things. I mean, we still review everything that we have been doing in kinder and 1st grade because some of them don't remember the days of the week, the months of the year, so we start also with the routine of the calendar. And then this year, something new that we are doing in 2nd grade, new for the learners, is that they are going to start writing and reading a little bit in Spanish. So we use a method called TPRS, so we present the language in a very, they can understand the language really good, and they feel comfortable answering and having questions in Spanish. So we'll present these mini stories. Some of them are made by me, others, I use them from the books that we have from TPRS, and so that's the new thing, that they are gonna start writing these mini stories, and reading in Spanish. We'll prepare them very good for 3rd and 4th grade, where we do this a lot. Many parents have asked me about how you guys can support your learners, so read my emails. I send regular emails every 2 weeks, and I try to translate everything we do. So ask at home when you are eating, when you are having dinner, ask them, and that's the best way to support them. I think that I forgot to tell you that I see learners twice per week in periods of half an hour. And please email me if you have any questions. Always happy to answer, always happy to hear from you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marty. I'm the physical education teacher for the kindergarten through 4th grade at San Carlos Charter Learning Center, and I wanted to talk to you a tiny bit about my program, or the program your children are going to be going through. A basic week for them is going to consist of 3 separate classes. They'll be doing one class that's stations, and stations are really good for working on different skills that they need to develop for PE. We'll do things like jump rope work in stations. We'll do things like ball skills in stations. We'll use the roller racers, which are a toy that kind of develop core strength. And often I can work with children individually in stations to help them learn to throw properly or something like that. Another thing that we'll usually do every week is some sort of story game where the games are made up based on piece of children's literature, and those games help me reinforce the skills that we work on stations, and usually have a large running component, so they get a lot of exercise through those. The third class that we usually have is more varied and can consist of like large cooperative games, or sometimes those are the days that I do sillier games or games outside in the woods where we get to climb trees and pretend we're squirrels or rabbits or other things like that. The most important thing I always want to talk about at back to school night is the importance of good shoes. So here's an example of a good shoe. You'll notice it's got laces, it'll stay on. I don't mind tying shoes, I'd rather do that than apply band-aids and ice. Doesn't have to be an expensive shoe, it's just got to stay on and have some sort of traction so that the children stay safe. Some shoes we want to try to avoid are cowboy boots, because I have really poor traction for the gym floor. They're slick and then the kid goes sliding, and this one's actually pretty soft, but a lot of them are hard and they can injure other children as well as your own child. And sandals. We want to avoid sandals because often we're outside, the grass will be wet, or we're playing at the play structure which has a lot of tan bark, and if your child's wearing sandals they might wipe out or have to stop to constantly remove tan bark, and I can't let the kids play without shoes, so it's important that you send your kid to school in shoes that they can play safely in. Other than that, if you need to contact me, you can always use my email. I'll try to get back to you. I'm not known to be the most responsive, but I will work harder at that, and hopefully your child has a great year.